Hi, good day, good morning, good afternoon, or wherever you are in this part of the world. So we are right now live. This is a live telecast. So we'll be performing four lives actually with regards to the weekly horoscope. So I will be reading the cards or picking up cards for each of the zodiac signs based on their elements. So we have grouped them together. So for Scorpio, we have for the water elements, we have for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So if you're new to the channel, please do click on the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification so that you will be able to get updates from us anytime that we go live or we post any videos that will be able to you will be able to follow us there. So right now I'll be using the you'll be reading for the weekly horoscope for the three signs to start on with Scorpio. Now just a disclaimer guys, this is just a guide. So if the events that you will be able to read is not good or you find it as a warning, then take it as a warning as it is. Then also don't forget to pray against it and do something about it. So we'll also try to find the message of the cards for each of the sign. We'll try to check on the possible future as well, and also any possible blessings or anything that could help you and based on your signs. And also, it may not resonate already for others, but take it as a message as well from the universe. Okay, so we're going to get here at least three, depending on the cards that will be given to us it may provide us a different information about or different messages from the cards themselves. So, so let me just start off with this the sign of the Scorpio. So let me just get some cards for them. Here we go. Okay, for the first sign, we have here for the Scorpio. So all those Scorpios, let's do listen to this. So we have here the cards that you have. We have here the Eight of Swords. We have here the King of Wands. Also followed by the card of the King of Swords, and also the Four of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the card of Strength. Now, what does the card is saying to us right now for Scorpios? So right now is the best time for you to make sure that you'll be able to for this week for you to be able to sharpen your understanding when it comes to what is happening. You need to open yourself to the possibilities of what is happening right now. You need to broaden your mind. You need to go beyond your emotions and follow what is your passion right now. There's a lot of things that is going on in your mind. However, only problem is that you're thinking too much that you forgot that there are things that you will need to take actions into. You're opening yourself a lot of possibilities to other possibilities and other incidents or other things that you would like to know. However, there is this part that you are not able to do what you love to do. So you will need to balance that energy. Whereas that you will able to perform what you love, what you cherish the most, and you will be able to benefit from it because this week will be a good time for you to start your new projects that you are planning. Don't let them don't let those incidents swerve you off from where you are at right now because that will be the cause of your downfall. You will need to make sure that you will be in a post of leadership, that you will be able to exert your leadership on those Scorpios out there, that you will be able to impose it and make it as well your own. Now, what do you mean by that? Because if you're not able to do that, you will miss a lot of there's a lot of opportunities that you might be missing out there. So you need to follow what is inside your heart. It's a very simple tactic that you will need to do as a Scorpio. Now, you also need to follow as well those advices that are being given to you. You don't need to fully follow them, but what you need to do is to listen to them. You need to make sure that it will be inclined or it will follow your heart, that it will be there to guide you. You may take on the positive those advices as your own, but be sure also that you will need to personalize it. You don't need to take the whole thing, only the things that you see that is very beneficial for you and the things that you see that are very important to you that will help you. you need to make sure that the leader within you will be growing again. Because at this point, you will be the one who will be able to take hold of the financial status of where you are at right now. Because you're very concerned right now about it, to the Scorpio. So you will need to make sure that you will be able to look into it. Not all people will be there to support you, because there's a possibility within this week that once you start those projects that you have in mind, that the support that you are expecting from those people around you will not be there. But don't let that dishearten you, because you know for a fact that yourself, you know what you're doing, that you know what to do, and that you will be able to perform it to the best of your abilities. So don't let fear take hold of you. It's very important that you take hold of who you are and make sure that you will be able to give it out as well. Make yourself, it's like you want to make sure that you are doing what you love, because in the last few weeks you're having dilemmas on what to do, where to go. But however, this is the best time for you to do that. It's an opportunity for you to follow and practice what you really love to do. If you love cooking, then go ahead, do it. If you love to bake, that's not a problem. You know for a fact that you are able to do something, and that capacity, that skills that you have developed will be able to help you in growing yourself financially, and not to mention that you are able to do what you really love to do. Don't be afraid, because even though they are the support that you are asking is not available, if the universe will be the one to provide those important people that you will need to encounter, so that you will be able to make sure that the universe will be able to make sure that you will be able to give um what it is that will support your desire right now. So Scorpio, don't be afraid of what's happening. Focus yourself is what the card is telling us for this week, so that you will be able to perform that right now. Okay, so let's see here. So let's see the message of what the universe is giving out to the Scorpio. So let's see here. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please do click on the subscribe button below, and also don't forget to hit the bell notification. So guys, this will be a weekly thing. We're trying to find what will be happening for the next week. Okay, so your energy card right now is the card of the Hermit. Now, the universe is saying to you right now, expose those hidden talents of yours. Don't let other people be the one to first tell you that you have this capacity. You know for yourself what you are capable of, Scorpio. So why don't you just let it go and make sure that you'll be able to act on it? Right now is the best time for you to utilize the resources, the contacts, and also the skills that you have to make yourself higher, or to bring yourself to a higher level of blessing, or a higher level of what you call this higher level of in life, that you will be able to make sure that you are in a good position right now. Okay. So Scorpio, don't forget that. Okay, so let's see for the next time for the Cancer. So if you're not seeing your sign yet, later on there will be a continuous reading for it. Okay, so let's see for Cancer, one of the second water element in the zodiac sign. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button below. Okay, now let's see for Cancer. So let's get your cards, Cancer. Okay. Hmm. See it here. Okay. So Cancer. So for Cancer, we have here the following cards that you have right now. We have here the Six of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. You have you have their Emperor, and also the card of the Fool, and lastly, the Four of Pentacles. Looks like everybody, the sign also we'll be talking about more on the financial status, which is a very common theme, looks like it. But let's see. So, for Cancer, so right now will not be a good time for you to leave where you are at right, okay? Because you've been trying to venture or try to look into other possibilities of where you will be able to get new resources, new earnings, but you have not yet looked upon where you are at right now. You will need to make sure that you utilize and look at the things that you are not able to look at yet. There's a lot of opportunities that you've been missing a lot, Cancer, because you've been trying to search for it from other means. You're trying to say that I think that's not for me, or I'm not capable of doing it. Unfortunately, you're wrong, because the card of the Emperor is advising that you have this capacity innate in you to be that leader of right now within this week. You need to make sure to venture out and understand what you can do. You need to tap into your inner resources, which is your own skills and your own strength. You will need to make sure that this one, your card, is allowing you to utilize or allowing you to take lead of what is happening. Don't be scared of trying new things. Don't be scared of taking the opportunity that's being provided to you. Don't let fear take hold of you right now, because fear will be the one that will be determining or will be stopping you from from further developing your capacity in understanding yourself. Now, once you're able to master that fear inside of you and take hold of your leadership capacity, one way or the other, that's a time that you'll be able to see how those opportunities are being presented to you are related to your skills and um, to your behaviors as well. Because for you right now, that you're trying to find a way to level up yourself, that will also give once you're able to home in on that and take hold of those new opportunities that you are being presented with, that will give you as well the opportunity to open yourself in rediscovering or even discovering some new set of skills that you are not yet able to know that about yourself, which is an important factor. Why? Because those skills are already God given to you. So already the heavens already gave it to you. The universe already provided to you, because for a fact that this universe know that you will need it as well. Now, once you're able to do that, you're able to master your own skills and you've redeveloped it in your own. You have rediscovered it. This will be a perfect time for you to start what you are planning to do. Those movements that you've been thinking of, once you have first learned how to see things from where you are at right now and utilize the resources that you have as of the moment, that will be the perfect time for you to be able to utilize it and open yourself to the new ventures. But you need to first cover the field of where you are sitting right now, where you are at, because that is important, because you cannot move forward without bringing the lessons you have learned from where you have started. So Cancer, for this week, try or no, do it. Don't let those fear cripple you, because even though the message of the universe is telling that even though that you will be alone, that you don't know what to do, the universe will be the one to provide the individuals, the training, the knowledge that you are requesting for you to be able to follow up, for you to be able to complete yourself on that matter. So Cancer, it's fear that you are struggling right for this week, but don't let it cripple you, because remember that emotions is just a part of you that you are the one who will be controlling. Okay, so I hope this message was able to help you guys for Cancer. Okay, so lastly, for the water element, let's look on the card of for Pisces. Let's see here. Okay, so while I'm shuffling the cards, guys, if you're new to the channel, you can click on the subscribe button below and also hit the bell notification so that we will be able to get updates from us once we release new videos or we go live, just like right now. So, sit here. Okay. So let's see what's the message of the universe for our friends who are in the house of are in the house of Pisces. See your cards. Here we go. Okay, so Pisces, your cards are as follows. We have the card of the devil, the ace of swords. We have the card of the sun. We have the card of strength. And also, we have the card of the fool. Now, what is the message for Pisces this coming week? The cards are showing us right now. You will need to follow something inside of you that you will need to check in your heart what is the truth, because you always remember that the ace is the beginning of the understanding. Unless you know what is the real thing, the things that are being presented to you is which is which, you will not be able to move forward. Not all the time what they're telling you that this is the truth is actually the whole truth. You will need to actually use your own mind to find out what is it that you will need to understand, or what is it that you will need to know, because on your end right now they're only presenting you half of what is needs to be shown, or half of what is being said. But you will need to make sure that you utilize your god-given gift to assess or ask the questions, so that you will be able to make sure that you will be able to obtain the right information. Don't be shy in asking them what is it for you, what is the negative side of what they're offering, or what is it that is not about what will be the delay, the time frame, the process. Don't be shy to ask for those things. Those are the important details that you should be asking for you to be able to expose the truth. Use the blessing of the ace of swords for this week to cut through the illusions, to cut through the lies, so that you will be able to see what is the truth and what is it that will help you in making that decision. Because you're in the verge right now of trying to be, you're trying to help others by being the sun in their life. You're trying to shed your light to other people. So you will need to find out what is it that you are trying to complete, or what is it that they're trying to offer you, so that you will be able to do your desire. This is one of your inner desire, that once you have fulfilled to be a blessing for others, you'll be able to show you will be able to have this feeling that of fulfillment, that not just you're a blessing, but you are strong enough to make sure that you will be a person where they'll be able to depend on you, that you are a person who's been able that you're able to view your success because you are able to touch the lives of others. So don't forget to do that. Always ask questions. That's the one thing that's missing right now for this week that you will need to follow, because right now there are a lot of things that is going on or in the last few weeks that's been lost, or some things that are, let's say, that you have already let go or you're willing to let go. And as you're letting go of them, the universe is allowing you to obtain new things, because once your hands are open and you have let go of other things, then there's a time that the universe is able to place new items or new blessings or new opportunities in your hand. Now, what's the message of the universe for you right now is the Eight of Cups. As of this moment, your emotions are a little bit shaky. So what you need to do right now is to set it aside for a moment and use more of your head, because if you're going to decide based on your emotion, because once they tell you only have the truth, they will be touching your heart to make you feel that this is good for me, this is the best thing for me. But as of the moment, don't let your emotions take hold of you. Let your mind control it right now, because your mind will be able to assist you in making the proper decisions. Okay, so I hope, guys, the readings for our water element family of Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces will be able to help you for this coming week. If you have not been able to hear the since this is alive, if you're not been able to hear the readings, it will be uploaded later in YouTube, so you can go back to it. I'll try to edit it so that I could place the timestamp of for each sign. So thank you so much for listening. We'll be going to the next sign in a while. My name is Aero, and don't forget to subscribe. God bless you guys.